Hello. I know this is not the usual setup, but I just did not want to sit on my squeaky chair today. Also, I am ready. This is not a get ready with me, but for continuity purposes, I'm going to call it a get ready with me. I had the urge today, guys. I had the urge to yap and I felt sad as well because I feel like in my last video I was talking like this because I was having a freaking horrid time with burnout. But if you see, can you come on camera? Can you see him? He's just had his groom today. Oh god. Come on. So if you see me randomly do it, it's because I'm petting him, he's here. What was I going to say now? So yeah, I was having a horrible time with burnout. So I think my burnout started in September time, and then I would say that I got better from it in June. It was a really long, awful time. It caused depression. I was off work for a couple of weeks because of it at one point earlier this year. I lost joy in everything, including eating. Like, it sucked so bad, and I just had no energy to do anything. I didn't want to do anything, and everything that felt so tough. So I'm out of it now. I'm so relieved. I feel like myself again. I think something that was so difficult about being like that was, I don't know if maybe it was depersonalization. Like I was frightened all the time, and I felt so disconnected from myself. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I wanted or what was important to me. I looked at photos of myself. I looked at myself in the mirror and I didn't know who I was looking at, but it was like, it panicked me. It was really awful and weird. So that's luckily lifted now. I'm seeing friends all the time again, and I make sure that I keep as much as I can. Something that I have done to help combat burnout long term. You coming up? Good boy. Come on. Something that I've done to combat burnout long term is that I keep Fridays as my night. So I usually finish work at 3 o'clock on a Friday. I gym, I sauna, and I started writing my book again. I'm almost at 80,000 words, which is very exciting. And I think I also paused writing because I'm so close to finishing. I think I've maybe got like a couple of chapters left, like maybe 2.5 chapters, maybe 3. But I think I also stopped because I'm so frightened of rejection. So I think like getting towards the end of my book, it's like, oh, people are gonna have to see this now, and I have to put myself up for rejection. So I think subconsciously I was like, I'm just burnt out, but I think I'm okay now, so I'm returning to it, and it's actually been really enjoyable, and I think I'm being better at being less of a perfectionist, which is good. Which follows into the topic I want to talk about today, which is self-acceptance. So a huge reason why I got so burnt out was because I finally stopped and was starting to ask myself, you know, what do I want? Why am I always trying to get validation from others, never from myself? And this is something that spanned over my whole life, and the reason I'm focusing especially on self-acceptance now is I went back to therapy. My therapist is amazing. She's been really helpful. So I go once a month at the moment, and she was like, I think we need to focus on self-acceptance because I'm terrible for beating myself up and for trying to be perfect, and it's never for me, it's always for other people's perception of me. And I've done that ever since I was little. And it's a habit that I can fall into quite easily. Like I find it difficult to be my own person. If I meet someone and I want to impress them and they tell me they like something that I don't, then I will kind of, sometimes I can change or be like, I can say that I do like something, or that I am into something, or say, oh, I've not done that, but I want to get into it, even if I have literally no interest of getting into it at all. Like, earliest examples, like I remember like wanting boys to like me when I was in school, so I would play FIFA on my PlayStation. I don't care about football. I don't care. I think I'm starting to get a little bit of an interest in sport now because I've started playing tag rugby, which is amazing. Another thing that has been really helpful for my mental health is joining tag rugby team. Love it. But I'm starting to get a little bit of an interest in the sport now because I've never been part of a team before. And now that I'm doing that, I'm like, oh, I kind of get it. But when I was like a teenager, I did not care about football and I didn't understand it. And I remember like trying to force myself to play games like FIFA and stuff, because then I thought it would make boys like me. And I know that I'm not alone in that. I know that loads of people will like try and change what they like and who they are to impress other people. But I realised that like to a lesser extent, I have carried that into my adulthood. And I always feel like what I like and what I want are not valid things. I always feel like I'm not doing enough, that my interests aren't good enough, that I need to be more interesting. And I'm finally starting to just say to myself, you can't be interested in absolutely everything. And it's okay for absolutely everyone to have different interests and to just be chill with the things that I do like. Because, well, obviously number one is writing. That's okay if that's like my main interest. Like I don't need to have loads more over that. Like I'm always frightened. I remember like being so frightened of being seen as boring because I love just writing and getting back into reading and trying. Like I just feel like so many people like travel and I've never really had that itch to travel the same. And I guess I worried that it would maybe make people think less of me. And I always feel like I need to be very impressive because I wasn't accepting myself. And ever since I was little, I always wanted to be famous because I guess when people paid attention to me, it just made me feel really good because people were looking at me and it made me feel valuable. So I wanted attention so badly. So I was always like, I want to be really famous. And maybe that's why also I've got this kind of like comfort in being in front of a camera. I just love hamming it up, and always have done. And I feel a lot better about it now, and I think it's a lot healthier for me to kind of, you know, for instance, put things online, even if it's just friends that watch this anyway. It's still, I guess, putting myself in a position of being vulnerable, but I'm much better equipped to deal with it now because I'm getting a lot better at not minding when people don't like me. I'd rather not know. But I know that I won't be everyone's cup of tea, and that feels like so much more normal and okay now than having this mindset of being like, oh no, everyone needs to absolutely love me because I just, at the end of the day, wasn't loving myself. So I guess I'm going on like a little bit of a tangent, but this is just what I've been chewing over this afternoon and kind of wanted to just get it all out. And I'd be so curious to hear what if you relate to any of this, or if there was funny things that you pretended to like as a kid. Oh my god, I remember being obsessed with this boy in high school and his favourite band was Catfish and the Bottlemen. So I made myself like Catfish and the Bottlemen so that he would fancy me. But what was interesting about that is like I never went through a crazy boy band phase, but I actually did really love Catfish and the Bottlemen. Like I was obsessed with them. So that was kind of a positive that came from it. But at the end of the day, I only got invested, and as invested as I did in that band, so that he would fancy me more. And every time I fancied someone, I would like try to have the same music tastes as them. And now I'm just like, it is absolutely okay if all I listen to is gay anthems and movie soundtracks. So it's about being like, yes, I love atmosphere, I love yapping, I love writing. I just got into colouring. That's been really nice. And oh, let me show you it. So like, I hate adult colouring books. You know, those adult colouring books are so intricate stuff. I'm like, I hate them. I've been loving these that have been popping up. Like, look at the size of them. I wonder if I've got one that I've almost completed I can show you. Look. It's so cute. I don't want to talk about this purple speck. Training and lessons and not being perfect and training out the perfectionism. Anyway, but I love this. Like, I'll just like maybe watch a show, just colour. And it's big, you know, like children's colouring. Love it. And ever since I've been feeling better, it's been really nice to be like, I am social. Like, I think it's good to have commitments. I love being committed to my rugby team. So saying like, I'm a responsible person, I'm a committed person, I'm somebody that people can rely on. I always try my best. I love philosophy. I'm obsessed with Carl Jung. I'm going to do a whole video on Carl Jung one day because, oh my god, I've got so much to say about it. And yeah, that's my focus, is self-acceptance. And I wanted to share with you something that I wrote down. Excuse me. I wanted to share with you something that I wrote down the other night, because it's the best I've felt in my life so far. And I love having moments like this because I know there'll be more to come where I'm like, this is the best I've felt in my life so far. But yeah, a few nights ago, I went for a walk by myself. I get so excited to talk about it. I went by myself for a walk up Arthur's Seat. And it was beautiful weather. I didn't listen to any music on the way there or back. I know, groundbreaking. But I was like, I really want to try and be intentional on this walk and be in my body and concentrate. So this is what I wrote after my walk. And it was on the 21st of July 2026. I am marking down this date because I really want to remember tonight. Tonight is the best that I have felt so far in my entire life. I walked up Arthur's Seat in the sunset and wrote a love letter to Sinan, that's my boyfriend. On the way back down, I spoke to the universe and took my time, taking in the beauty around me. The best way that I can describe it is that I found myself again. I felt completely whole and completely connected to myself and the world. It felt so right to be in my body. I spoke to God and felt so much gratitude for the fact that I am alive. I thank the universe for allowing me the grace and patience to learn and grow in such a comfortable environment. I live in the most beautiful city in the world. I have the most amazing and stable job. I have the most amazing dog. I have my tag rugby team that is full of so many amazing people. I have all of my beautiful friends. I have my unbelievable partner who is everything to me. And I get to love myself and everyone around me. I get to learn that love is the answer. I promise the universe that I will always try my best, that I will always seek to understand instead of judge, that I am aware of my limitations as a human, and that I am not above or below anyone else. I acknowledge that I am in the 1%, and that I will honour this with so much gratitude forever, and I will always spread that love and gratitude. How I felt tonight on that sunlit path was so precious that it made me so upset that one day I will die. I love being alive. I love my existence. I love the richness and abundance all around me. I feel genuinely proud of myself. I am responsible and I am committed, and I am always looking to grow and understand more. So I wanted, my back's hurting, let me shimmy up. So I wanted to share with you that feeling, because obviously in like my last video I was like, I'm not having a good time. And it's for myself as well. Like, this is the reason I'm keeping these kind of like get ready with me videos, so that I can look back and see, like, have like a little like video diary. I think it'll be really nice. I hope I don't cringe about like, oh, see if I see old videos from before, it makes me cringe so much. And I hope I get to a level of self-acceptance where I find myself in past versions of me endearing rather and be like, that's me trying to practice self-acceptance. It's to be like, I'm not perfect and maybe I am cringe but I want to be that meme that's like, I am cringe but I am free, because I am someone that loves to be open. That is something that makes me feel connected to myself. I love to share. I love to connect, and I feel so like, see, when I talk about like I spoke to God in my mind, it's like not a literal thing. I use the God, the universe interchangeably. It's more like I just believe in us, in the power between all of us. It's just when I speak to the universe, I guess it's like a sort of higher power. And it's not a religion, but it's spirituality. And I felt amazing, like when I was walking down that path and I was speaking to myself and I was saying things like, I, I would have looked cuckoo crazy if anyone saw me on that path, but I don't think they did. I think it's okay. But I was just like whispering to myself and just like thanking the universe, like being like, thank you so much for giving me the space, the grace, the patience to learn and grow in as much comfort as I have. Like, thank you for giving me this beautiful life, because it is a beautiful life. And that's what was so horrible about having that period of terrible mental health, was like, I know I have an amazing life, but I couldn't feel it. So I think that's why I've just got this rush of like, oh, I'm so happy because I can feel it again. And I'm just going to keep working on, you know, it's like, I just love living by, like, whenever I'm worried about anything, I'm like, love is always the answer. And if I'm always treating others with love, I have to treat myself with love as well, because why would I say I'll treat everyone else with love but not me? So that's helping with self-acceptance as well. So this is all part of me. It's like, just love everything, love yourself, love the people around you, love the world. And it's just every time I'm struggling with anything, I want to be like, how do I view this through a lens of love? So this is my obsession right now, is self-acceptance and love. And that's what I'm working on, and I feel really excited about it, and I really wanted to share it. It's a really nice night, so I'm going to take Mr. Milo, we're going to go to the park. I'm going to throw a little ball about for him. It's so nice walk, because it's height of summer, it's just like everywhere's so lush and green, there's so many flowers everywhere. So I'm going to do that, just checking the time. And then I'm seeing my friend Chloe, she's cooking me dinner tonight. I'll give you a quick outfit show. You're a bit, I wonder if I should tilt you up a bit. Whoop. This is my outfit. So cute little top, my brown skirt. I'll take my little brown bag, and I've got shoes that are like brown and blue as well, so it'll all be matching. I also got curtain bangs recently, which, forgive me, I'm figuring them out. Don't worry about it, I'll get there. I hope you have the most amazing day, night, whatever. Hopefully much more upbeat, happy videos to come.